song and the same beat so many times before you're like, yo, I did this already. Like, I know if I sit down, I'm playing these same chords that I done did a million times. It's only so many melodies and stuff that's gonna come in my head. Like, sometimes I might just sit down and play along with something else just to get in a different key and get a different groove going. It's only so long you can do the same thing, so you got to be open-minded and evolve.
Hey, well, I'm gonna speak for the musicians out there, you know, the instrument players and everything. All y'all producers, y'all better start incorporating some of this realism. You know what I mean? From the guitar to the drums, the bass. I mean, support instruments back in schools and everything else. You know what I mean? The youth, this youth movement right now, these youngsters are really playing instruments and they're writing songs and they're structuring and a whole bit. So, like I said, you better incorporate some of that. They'll bring you to the next movement.
Definitely, because everything.
To follow up. Oh, go ahead.
No, my bad. I was just gonna say everything you sampling. There was a band behind everything you sampling. So yeah.
I had the pleasure of working with George Clinton for 4 hours, and George Clinton does not play an instrument, but his theory and his ear, unbelievable. He would tell me to play, he'd say, play this, and I would play it, and if I was like a millisecond short or fast, he'd say, play it again. And, or if the note was off, it was just amazing at how much he knew but couldn't play and couldn't hear. And his partner, Sly Stone, now Sly knows his theory, although If You Want Me to Stay and Thank You for Letting Me Be Myself and Family Affair, Sly will tell you the chord structure, he will tell you the progression, he will tell you everything there is to know. And he went to Solano Community College and learned from a guy, I can't think of his name right now, but he took his theory seriously. And he said, Corey, I'm gonna tell you the secret to writing a hit song. There's a few secrets and I'm gonna tell you one of them. He said, the first secret is this, AABA. Now, if you don't know theory, then you don't know what I just said. So I just challenge you, go take a class and learn what AABA is.
Yeah, I think you're looking at what they're saying too is that you can't be monodimensional anymore. It just, today is not a day of being monodimensional. I mean, I go back far enough to know that they used to put up bands and they paid the bands to just be a band. Just write a song, we'll supply you the heroin and get you a little crack, you know,
the heroin.
We got the weed and just do your song and then we'll wheel you on stage and do your shit, you know. That's it, go ahead. But that day, you know, it's harder for you today than it was back then. I mean, you know, so just know that monodimensional doesn't work. You got to be multidimensional. So what they're saying is you got to know music theory if you're going to keep playing in this game. Because when just sampling shit goes out, what do you got? What do all you guys got? You got nothing, you know?
Yeah.
You know? And TV and film will not take tracks that have samples in them. That's just not even gonna happen.
Yeah, so your content now that we're making, not music, will not get on a movie to make you further money because you are just sampling somebody else's shit, which you can't get permission to use.
Yeah. And you're cutting into your own pockets by using the samples.
Do this thing. Play your shit and sample yourself and loop it.
All right.
Yeah. That's what's called.
Watch
how that come back. No, watch how cold that come back. That's for real.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to have a combination. You got to have that urban hip-hop edge, but it's good to have some know-how too to sprinkle up in there, because when you step in the studio and you playing them this 4-bar loop and they like, where's the bridge? And you like, what the hell is a bridge?
What's a bridge?
You know what I'm saying? That's the part where you sing differently, but that's the part where the chords and everything's supposed to change. And that stuff you're not gonna just figure out on the fluke. You're not gonna just land on a crazy bridge on accident. Like some of that stuff takes some actual know-how, you know what I mean? So don't be afraid to get them piano lessons, man. You know what I mean? Man, no matter how old, how young, man. You know, it's only gonna help. You know.
For sure.